Have you ever been totally stuck on a homework problem, late at night when there's just no one around to help? Well, a brand new tool is completely changing that experience for students. We're talking about an AI learning companion that's always on, and it's just a simple phone call away.
So here's what we're going to dive into. We'll start with that homework problem we've all felt. Then we'll introduce an AI solution that's basically a tutor in your pocket. We'll see it in action with a student named Oswanth, find out how it creates a personal study archive, and wrap up with how it's breaking down some major learning barriers.
All right, let's kick things off with a problem that I'm pretty sure everyone listening can relate to. It's that moment of total frustration when you're studying and you just get stuck. Picture this. It's 10 p.m. You are staring at a history question that might as well be in another language, and you just get that sinking feeling, that you're completely on your own with it. That feeling right there, it's a huge roadblock to actually learning anything.
And it's really interesting when you think about why this happens. Your teacher's great, but they're not on call 24/7. Your parents, well, they want to help, but maybe the details of the French Revolution are a little fuzzy for them. And let's be real, who wants to be the one to ask the same question for the third time in class? It's in these exact moments that learning just grinds to a halt.
But what if you could fill all those gaps? What if help was instant, totally patient, and always there when you need it? Well, this is where a new kind of solution comes into play. And honestly, it's a total game changer. So, meet the Social Teacher Agent. Now, this is a seriously powerful AI, but it's not some complicated app you have to download. It's basically a virtual social science teacher that you can just call up on the phone. It's your own personal guide for subjects like history, civics, and geography. So yeah, help is available anytime, day or night, but the most amazing part, it works on any phone. Even a basic feature phone, no internet needed. This isn't about having the latest gadget, it's about getting clear step-by-step answers in simple language to anyone, absolutely anywhere.
The whole idea is just so simple and so powerful. It's not a search engine that just gives you links, it's a tutor. It talks with you, it explains things, and it's always right there with you. For a student, that is an incredible concept.
Okay, so the theory sounds great, right? But let's see how this thing actually works in the real world. And to do that, we're going to follow a student's journey. Let's meet Oswanth. He's a 9th grader, and he's right in the middle of studying for a big history test. And of course, he's tackling one of the trickiest topics out there, the French Revolution.
And boom, right on cue, he hits a wall. He sees this term, Estates General, and he has absolutely no idea what it means or why it even matters. This is that classic moment where learning just stops cold. But here's the difference. Instead of getting frustrated and giving up, Oswanth's next step is incredibly simple. He just picks up a basic phone, no smartphone necessary, dials a number, and just asks his question out loud. He just asks, conversationally, exactly like he'd ask a person sitting next to him. What is a States General in French Revolution? No typing, no scrolling through search results, just talking. And the agent's response? It's immediate. It doesn't throw a huge, complicated article at him. It just gives him the clear, simple definition he needs to get unstuck and keep moving forward. Just like that. But this is where things get really cool. This AI isn't just a one-and-done answer machine. It can actually follow the flow of a conversation, kind of like a real tutor would.
So Oswanth doesn't have to say the whole thing over again. He just asks, why was it important? And the agent knows that it means the Estates General. That kind of awareness makes the whole conversation feel supernatural and really efficient.
Okay, so the agent can answer questions right in the moment, which is awesome. But its real superpower is what it remembers. This is what turns it from a simple helper into a true, long-term study partner. This is all thanks to something called the Smart Retention Engine. Every time Oswanth asks a question, the agent saves it. Over time, it creates this unique log of his personal trouble spots, a personalized archive of everything he's ever had a doubt about. So let's fast forward a couple of days. Oswanth has a huge test coming up, and it's time to revise. Now, instead of just rereading the whole textbook, he can use his personal archive to focus on exactly what he struggled with. All he has to do is ask this simple question, and just like that, the agent gives him a targeted summary of everything he had trouble with. I mean, that is hyper-efficient studying, completely customized for him. So when you put all of this together, the 24/7 access, the simple explanations, that personal archive, the real-world impact on a student is huge. It's about so much more than just getting homework answers.
You see a total transformation. Students go from confusion and hesitation to real confidence and clarity, from being stuck to studying independently. That fear of asking a dumb question, it's replaced by the freedom to learn at your very own pace. This is really about empowering students to take charge of their own education.
And if we just break it all down, the value is clear across the board. For hardware, it's about access for everyone. The software is all about simplicity. The data gives you personalization. The interaction feels natural because it's voice first. And the biggest impact of all, building confident, independent learners who have support whenever they need. In the end, I think this quote just says it all. It's like a Swiss Army knife for the digital divide. It takes some of the most advanced tech we have, AI, and delivers it through the simplest channel possible, a phone call. It means a student's access to help isn't limited by their zip code or their internet connection. So really, the final question isn't just how this helps students, but how many millions of students it could finally reach.